What's up? How you guys doing? We got Connor, we got Finn. How you guys doing, man? Let me know what's going on with you in your basketball world and your vacation world, whatever you happen to be doing. All right. You got the Clippers surviving. Let me know who you guys have surviving Game 6. We have the Blazers, the Lakers, and the Clippers. All right. None of the above. All of them. Just one. I personally am going. Let me think. Okay, I'm going for. This is two different things. I'm going for the Mavs to win, to close it out. Because if they get to a Game 7, I don't think that they can win. I'm going for the Blazers to win this game, and then I don't care who wins Game 7. I think it'll just be cool if that wins Game 7. But I don't think that they will because, dude, Lillard has to be tired. They'll only have one day off. And then 3, I'm going for the Lakers, of course. What? But it'll be really hard pressed for them to win a game. I mean, even if Anthony Davis comes back, I mean, they know he's hurt. I don't know. It'd be really, really tough. But I would love to see the Lakers win that, but I think they would lose. So I'm going for the Blazers. Somehow, some way, the Blazers will be the team to win. Clippers and the Lakers are going to lose. That's not who I'm going for, but that's what I think will happen. I don't know. All right, Blazers lose. Will anyone win, Connor? Will anyone win? That is the question. Will any of those 3 teams win? All right. We have, as you can see from the main page, our attendance is on there. Okay. It won't make sense to anyone who lives in Colorado because we haven't started the Colorado attendance yet. All right, but those are all the California people. The California people will remain on there as long as they're in the top 15 all time, of course. And for the rest of this year, they'll remain there. But in August, I will update the page. It just doesn't make sense to update it when we have 5 members, because it'll be a whole bunch of zeros and stuff like that. So I'm going to wait until August when we actually start up, and that will be the time when it'll transfer over. All right, but I have been keeping track of your attendance. Right now, I believe Connor has 35 workouts, all right, compared to everyone else having 5 or below. All right, and that's a great start. You will see it on the website, and the attendance was like, man, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but when I came up with the attendance thing, that was when the program went crazy. It just got like cult-like. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like kids were coming to practice like hurt, like they didn't care about anything else. They wanted to quit every sport, all because I put their attendance out there to be seen. I mean, that was it. And I think it's because I made it pretty straightforward and simple. Like all you have to do is show up. And legit, that's what I care about. Other people pretend that that's what they care about. They're like, all you gotta do is show up now. And then you get there and try your hardest, and they're like, you're short, you suck. And it's like, dude, I tried my hardest, right? But we seriously honor people who show up and work their hardest. So I think that's what people like. Suns in 7. Oh, so you're going for the Lakers tonight as well. That would be cool if the Blazers win. John, will LeBron be passive or aggressive today? My guess is passive. I think people confuse passive with, I don't know. He should have had like 25 assists. I mean, like when you create like that, it's a very aggressive thing. And that's where players make the mistake and thinking that they should be aggressive. Aggressive doesn't mean that you shoot every single time. All right, now for LeBron, with the Lakers team that he has right now, he probably should shoot every time. So if that's what you're talking about, like being a dominant scorer, then yes. But I thought he came out extremely aggressive, like ridiculously aggressive. I thought he did very, very well. He got the Lakers so many wide open shots. Basically, I would say LeBron, and you're gonna think that I'm crazy. Rewind. Luka Doncic has played the best in the playoffs overall so far out of everyone. So basically, in the playoffs, he's the best player in the entire world. I thought last game, even though the Lakers wildly lost, horrible, LeBron James would not say he had a good game. He had the same exact game that Luka had. Only difference is that Luka's players were making shots and LeBron's weren't. All right, and you have to adjust then as well. But as a guard or as a basketball player, if you're creating for other people, that's about all that you can do. I mean, and where people get flipped is when, like, let's say you play in a game and you drive and everyone comes to you and you throw an awesome pass and the player bounces off their face. And you think that your team sucks, you think that you have no chance to make it. But a smart coach in college would see that and be like, oh my God, our players can catch. This kid is amazing. And they would see that. And I was that kid in high school. All my teammates dropped the ball off their face my first 3 years, basically, okay? And it's because I was playing with, no offense to anyone out there, but I was playing with nobody, all right, in comparison. And but Porzingis is sucking. Porzingis had a big shot last game. Oh, man. All right, but I'm just saying, like, don't judge your game based off that. You want to do the right things. All right, keep doing the right things, and until like you're forced to, like LeBron's forced to, he might have to shoot every freaking shot. All right, same as Dame. He should not have passed at the end of that game. All right, so that's how it is. I remember I was pissed because I lost half an attendance point because I left early. Yeah, you if you leave early or show up late, you only get half an attendance point, even if it's by 1 minute. John Lucas scored or assisted 31 out of 35. I think it was. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like their last 37 but a lot. And Luka did amazing. We'll talk more about him later. But so just do the right thing, pass it to the right people, and I would say like don't worry so much about the variables that you can't handle. Until you get on that stage like they are, it doesn't really matter at your stage. People will notice you doing the right things. Be an help side even if someone doesn't help you out. Don't try to dumb your game down just to appease everyone else. You want to look and do the best. And last thing I have to say about that is with our attendance and everything else that we do, we are crazy. We are insane. Just know that we are one of a kind. Very, very few programs are like ours. I have to write our frequently asked questions page, and I feel bad already. I'm like, dude, if you can't handle this program, you just can't do it. What I'm asking is a lot, and a lot of people just don't want to do that, including the people that sign up sometimes. But I could see us in like 20 years, 30 years, having a 30 for 30 on ESPN Reddit about us, and you guys being in it. I could totally see that. That's how unique this program is. That's how unique of what we're doing is. And if you guys put yourselves out there, you guys can be doing amazing things. And I don't know what's going to like end up being like the end result of this for you guys like personally, but I do know that you striving for your truly top potential is one of a kind. And you guys all doing it as a group, if we can really get this thing going, it's an extremely special thing. So don't knock that and realize we are psychotic. If anyone ever questions you, that's why they're questioning you. John, I thought I was coming back Sunday, but I'm not coming back till Monday night. All good. We'll see you whenever you get here. We do have workouts Sunday and Monday next week. I'm still not sure about the weekday workouts. I will ask again. The schools are moving kind of slow. One school district said that we can definitely be in by August. With that, this summer will be hard. And the other school district is still on the guy's desk waiting for him to sign it. So we will see. All right. Anyways, let's move on. We got the quote of the day. All right. You can always reinvent yourself. You can always reinvent yourself. There's this movie called The New Guy. I would recommend it. It's kind of fun. It might be a little raunchy, but it's a good movie. And basically, this guy in high school who got picked on at one high school, he was like a nerd. He switches high schools and he decides he wants to change who he is. He ends up in jail one night somehow and makes some friends there, and all the police people that work there, they helped him out too. So instead of just like sending him to his other school, they dropped him off in like this mask that like serial killers wear, and he's all like chained up, and they like let him go, and he like shows up like this ex serial killer cool guy, and like he's just like totally just reinvents himself, and this new school just believes it. And when the old school sees him in this new school, they're like, that's him. They're like, no, he's a nerd and stuff like that. But I always thought about that when I was growing up, and like, if you had a new chance to recreate yourself, what would you create? And in terms of basketball, you have that chance every single game, every single day. And if you want to be like Dame or want to be like Curry or want to be like whomever, you have that chance, and you can just start today. But it's an everyday process. And you can always look back and say, today's when I started. And if that today is like when you're 13 or 14, you're in some amazing company. But if that day is like, well, I started and then I quit, then I started, then I quit, started, then I quit, and then now, I've been doing it every day since I was 27, and now I'm nothing, because you can't start when you're 27, right? So you can always reinvent yourself, but the sooner that you do it and you create yourself into the person that you want to be, and it's an everyday, year-round process, the greater that you're going to become. All right. Don't worry, I'm working like crazy when I get back. All right. Posting 20 plus videos a day. We'll see. Connor, do you work harder after a good game or a bad game? That's Finn's new question right there. Do you work harder after a good game or a bad game? I would say for me, when I had a bad game, I would stay right after the game. I remember that. Like, while the fans were still in there, I would be shooting. And my coach, like, yelled at me. And he goes, John, get off the court. He goes, wait till they all leave. Because he didn't want his program to seem like shoddy or something like that. And after good games, you do get hyped. You do get hyped after good games. And I would also be hyped after those games too, and that would work. But usually like not right after, but I would definitely get back in the gym faster, because everyone thought that I was so good, and I was so excited to see like what level I could get to. So for me, it's definitely both. But which one is more so? I don't get sad. I don't get like destroyed. I'd never get destroyed, but I could possibly get like hyped up to the point where I don't work out, possibly. So I would say more so likely for the negative one, but for the positive one too. All right, let me know your answers in the comment section. And as for the new guy thing, every day, you only live one time. So you might as well reinvent yourself correctly the first time. All right, moving on. We got our elementary school workouts. All right, we have reverse layups, baseline to bounce for shots, loose balls, press break, walk through, 49 seconds down by 3 free throws, 5 on 5. For reverse layup, don't forget, when you drive in, your outside hand, if you're going to the right, it's your same foot that goes down if it's a reverse layup. Then you pick it up, hide it over here for 1 and 2 steps, and then you can score a reverse layup, or even on the strong side, or even make a pass. And if you can do all 3 of those at the same time, basically you have an option, then you stay in basically what amounts to a triple threat. It's a new form of a triple threat where you can score on the right side of the basket, the left side, or pass it. And if they don't know what you're going to do, then you kind of own that person as you drive. But it all starts with dribbling the ball down with your opposite foot hitting at the same time. Then you hold the ball in 2 hands and take your final 2 steps. So that has to be your reverse layup. All right. So it's 2 steps, and you become hard to stop, basically impossible to stop. All right. And it's three options: pass, strong side, or weak side. All right. As for the press break, I was going to go over that real quick. I haven't gone over the press break in a little while, but all right. So basically, these guys right here, 2 guys are at half court. Make sure that you're on this side of half court, so you don't catch it right here and then you're stuck on this half of the court. Like if they press you right there, like this and like this, then you would be in trouble if you had the ball because you couldn't go this way. So you want to start on this side of half court. Just in case they double team, you can still back up and you have the entire court at your disposal. All right, but you start with these 2 guys at half court, these 2 guys at the free throw line. You're gonna want to probably start like right here and just say, just give me the ball, dude. All right, but as these guys start pressuring you, this becomes right here, and now you're stuck in the corner, and you have the same problem that this guy was in. So you want to start right here, whether people are guarding you or not. Start at the free throw line at the elbow. And these 2 guys will screen for each other. You want to screen on the bottom side. You don't want to screen straight. You don't want to screen on the top side. You want to screen on the bottom side so that he can go straight down to here at a diagonal, 1. And then 2, so as he goes right here, like let's say that he's being guarded like this and you're being guarded like that. As you screen on the bottom side, if they don't switch and this guy remains with you, you screened him and he's wide open. If they do switch and this guy helps out, well, now you're wide open because you're on the bottom side. If you were right here screening, you wouldn't be wide open. He could pass it, but this guy might sneak around. So you want to screen as if you hope that they're going to switch. All right, and that's how you can get the ball in every single time. All right, so again, that's how you get the ball in. You guys screen across to get open. All right, we have our power forward taking the ball out of bounds. All right, because we want a guard here at half court and a big man, so we can do multiple things. All right, as he passes the ball in, his job right here is to sprint up the opposite end of the court and go up for a layup. That's it. All right, and his job, the opposite guy right here, is to sprint toward the middle. The opposite guy always sprints toward the middle. All right, and so if he passes the ball back here, he would come straight and he would go in the middle. He passes it back here, he would go straight. Now he's in the middle. You always want to be at a 45-degree angle right there. All right. Let me see. Hi, John. I'm sorry I haven't been able to come recently because my practice times have kept changing. It's all good, all good, all good. So whichever side the ball is on, that side guy is straight and the opposite guy flashes to the middle. Now, these two guards, when they catch the ball, they want to rip through and dribble up the court. And when they do, the opposite guy stands in the back. He stands in the back. He doesn't go up with them. He stands in the back as an outlet. So he passes there. Now this guy will dribble forward without the ball, with the ball, and he will have his back. All right, and they can do that. It's probably only going to be done like twice, but I'm just showing you what the general rule is. All right. Now again, once the ball gets reversed and he dribbles forward like this guy goes straight, and this guy goes toward the middle, and this guy goes back, and this guy right here is just looking anywhere for a pass. Now, you probably only have to do 2 reverses, and then the middle guy should be open, or the straight ahead should be open. But if he passes to the middle, now this guy and this guy sprint up the court. And he can look to catch, pivot, and then pass. He doesn't want to dribble inside the middle of the court. All right, so that's the basic gist of our press break. It's hard to see right now, but we can do it in person, and you can see it a lot better. But just know that we want the ball in the middle. We want to keep reversing the ball. We want to take our time. And if you have a person back, they really can't stop it. All right. Next up, all right, we got loose balls. Oh, no. Baseline to bounce for shots. That's when we have different options for the baseline to bounce, whether it be screen across or down screen or whatever. And then we get shots up out of that. Loose balls. This is the best way to stay in the game if you're trying to just show your hustle, especially if you have like no skill, or if you have skill, whatever. You just show your hustle by going for every single loose ball, and that's how you can remain in the game. 4 to 9 seconds, down by 3 with free throws. Sideline out of bounds. I'll say if there's 6 seconds left, down by 3. You want to make your free throws so that you're only down by 1. If they have the ball on the sideline, I would say with 6 seconds left, you want to overly deny and then foul them right away. If you're down by 3, man, you're in trouble. You got to foul them right away no matter what. If you are in the position where you are down by, let's say, 3, with 6 seconds left on the out of bounds, you want to penetrate to kick for a shot. All right, so set strong screens. If you catch it and you're open, I would say shoot it. If you're down by 1, definitely go to the basket. All right, you can shoot right away in either scenario. No need to send a back guy, so you have an extra guy crashing the boards. All right, and then 5-on-5 full court. That's just us playing. So moving on from there. Your guess for trivia time is 4:19. That's the exact time for trivia time. That's very good. That's very good. Again, I put it in at random. Great job with the homework, Blake Bastani, Finn Kaufman. Keep going, keep going. So Blake has not let up yet. So I admire you, Blake, waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning to work out. Keep going, man.
Here's your reminder. 5:19 p.m.
That's crazy. I literally picked like a random time. Man, so Finn Kaufman gets the right trivia time too? Dude, I don't know how you guys are going to beat some guy who's guessing the right times even. Maybe he has like a camera up in my office here. I don't know. But anyways, it's trivia time. All right, so trivia time today was about Tim Donaghy. Is that his name? Tim Donaghy. He's the referee that confirmed all of Finn's suspicions. Basically, he was cheating in basketball. All right, and he was a referee. All right, but he swears that he wasn't cheating, even after he served prison time. He swears that he was not cheating. And he says basically, and funny thing is, when they investigated it, they found he was the best, one of the top officials in the whole league at not making mistakes, which is crazy. That's how good he was of a cheater. But they say he was cheating because he was betting on the games in which he was reffing. Now, I would say, as a psychology guy, if he were betting on every game, then there's a chance he wasn't cheating. But if he was only betting on the games in which he was reffing, then he was probably cheating. There you go, right there. That's easy. All right. But they did say in the end, like, out of all the games that he reffed, that the team that he was supposed to, that he bet for, or to like not cover the spread or whatever, that team got a lot less calls. So he probably cheated. But the question though is this. All right. In the NBA, they also wouldn't want this to like be true. So them saying, "Oh yeah, it's impossible," it's just to reassure fans and basically like that, because it was a very, very embarrassing thing. So they wanted to move past it. But the question is this: you guys ready? Can someone please beat Finn? Please beat Finn Kaufman. All right. How long was Tim Donaghy in prison? How long was Tim Donaghy, whatever his name is, in prison? That's the question for the day. Trivia question. Finn's at 2. Everyone else is at 0 for the month. The winner of the month gets a free coin, a $50 coin that you can use on gear. I don't sell the Lakers shirts, but normally I'm wearing 50 All-Stars gear. Oh my God! Okay, it might be Ren Marchetti. Good job, by like a nanosecond. Oh my goodness! Wow! All right, now we have a race. Now I'm excited here. All right, Ren Marchetti with the win. All right, great job, Ren. Hey, you won, dude. You won, Ren. Good job. All right, moving on. Great job, Ren. I'm happy for you, man. All right, picture of the day is Luka being Superman right here. Oh, and Connor missed it because of the Wi-Fi. It's always first on your screen, duh. That's how it works. It's whatever's on is on our screen. All right. Image of the day is Luka Doncic being Superman compared to those two guys, and basically he's created a paradox. All right, when you could do the triple threat of things, which is shoot, pass, or dribble, right? I mean, and you could do those things so well. What can they possibly force you to do? Like right now, the Lakers can't do anything because LeBron isn't able to pass. One, he's getting turnovers. Two, everyone's missing shots. All right. So even if his shot's falling and his drive's there, they can stop that just by like boxing wanting him basically. But if you can also pass, you're unstoppable. If all you can do is pass and you can't shoot, then they can back off you. If all you can do is pass and shoot and you can't drive, then they can like pressure you and pressure everyone else. But if you can do all three, even though you're like less athletic than the other guys, it doesn't matter. Like the Clippers are just trying to figure this out, and the best part about this is whenever these two guys who are better than them, I don't know why they're all looking at me screaming, "Stop staring at me, okay, Luka? Dang it!" All right. He just has them switch. He's like, "Yeah, I can't go by you, Kawhi. I can't go by you, Paul George. I don't care. We're not playing 1-on-1. We're playing 5-on-5, so bring a screen and come over here and let Pat Beverly guard me." So when they switch, he just switches. If they double team, he kills them. All right? No matter what, he's going to beat them. If they double team early, he passes to wide open guys. And all the other guys have to do is hit their shots, and they're NBA players. They should be able to hit a wide open shot, and he dominates these dudes. Can put my name on the leaderboard? Oh, yeah, sure. What is your last name, Lucas? It's Knowles, right? You got it. Your name is on the leaderboard, but of course, you have to actually win a game to be high on the leaderboard. So your name is up there, but you have 0. All right, Lucas Knowles is in there. Nalls, I believe. Okay, double check me. All right, so yeah, Lucas has just been dominating because he's playing to his strengths. I implore you guys to play to your strengths and to also add strengths to your games as well. All right, anyways, Knowles got it. Anyways, ad time. All right, that's Synapse, and hopefully they can help us out all year long. We can give them people, they can give us people, etc. All right, moving on, we got Buffalo layup drill, points in the pot. Flat show on a handoff. Contest shots, 0 to 3 seconds, down by 3 with free throws. But I wanted to talk about Olympic drill. All right, watch Olympic drill real quick, and I'll give you guys some tips, basically. All right, so Olympic drill is this. All right, we have these people coming in 3-on-2, okay? And they will be coming, and their team is over here. All right, these guys are right here playing defense. As these guys come down, 3 against 2, like this, these guys will be prepared back here to go. All right. As soon as they cross half court, like this guy will sprint in, and he will try to catch up to make it 3-on-3. These guys come in like this, and the rules are this. You want to bounce past the ball to the open side. So if this guy is leaking out this way, you want to pass the ball right there ahead of this guy. Not to him, not early, but ahead of him for a layup. All right. And as that guy comes over to guard him, he has a choice to make. Either he passes the ball to him, or this guy stops that pass, and then you go to the strong side elbow, pass back to you for a shot. All the while you're trying to beat this guy who ran in from the sideline and is coming in late. So you have to do it fast, or else it's going to be 3-on-3. All right, as soon as you guys shoot it, these guys will come off, and then they will go 3-on-2 like that, and do the same exact thing. As soon as they cross half, this guy will run in to half court touch, and then he'll be back there, and then the game repeats. But let me show you guys a few little hints on how to get this accomplished. So we have the drill right here. 3 guys come. First of all, these guys should be sprinting. They should be also backed up here with him, because when you get too far ahead, you're going to be walking. That's not good. All right? Don't bobble the ball. You should pass the ball earlier so that these guys don't have to stop. Before that guy engages with you, pass the ball ahead. All right? You don't want to get caught right now. Now he's doing moves, but he still got by this guy. I would say for that guy, don't gamble. Pass right there. All right, now it's 3-on-1. That's hard for anybody. And a travel. All right, as they go back down, right now, I would say these guys need to get the ball to the middle. The ball should be in the middle, and the 2 guys should be sprinting so that this guy can pick up to the middle. If the ball is sprinting down the sideline, that's not as dangerous. And again, right now they're in no man's land right here. All right, this guy's about to catch him, all because they started on the side. And a turnover. And throwing the ball away again. So this isn't a very good team to watch doing it, but I mean, now they're playing 3-on-3. If you're running screens, stuff like that, you suck at this drill. And again, they're walking up the court. He should be sprinting. This is a straight pass. He needs to be bouncing the ball right here for a layup so it can be 2 against 1. But he does a straight pass, which gives this guy a lot of chance to just guard both people. And now he takes a dribble. There's no need to take a dribble right there. All right? You should pass the ball ahead. No dribble. If this guy commits, pass it again. If this guy doesn't, then you score. So again, some bad players doing it, but that's whatever. All right. Moving on. We got our story of the day. Pay attention. While copying off your neighbor in class isn't allowed and is detrimental, mimicry within the sport of basketball is a skill that leads to more solidified skill and heightened creativity. So while you can't copy during class, you can copy during basketball. Copying is a huge thing. Make sure that you're copying off the best players, though, okay? And you study those players and you look at them all the time. Bro, just blow by your defender. We'll see what you can do, man. All right, and then the movie of the day, talking about today, is the third grade movie, and it is The Karate Kid. All right, again, watch your movie for this month, and then give a movie review on it, and you can post that to our homework section as well. These movies are crucial. I promise you. If you engulf enough of this, like basically, it's what is that word? What is that word? What is that word? Oh no, I forgot the word. It's when like governments like hypnotize you basically. It's like a German word maybe. I really forgot. Propaganda. There you go. It's basically like propaganda, and you're feeding your own mind, and you're tricking your own mind to always be inspired. Karate Kid is another great movie like that. There's also Cobra Kai, which is a modern version of it, where the bad guy in the Karate Kid is actually the good guy later on, and all switches. But watch the original Karate Kid, then watch Cobra Kai. It's on Netflix. They are not sponsoring this video, okay? This is a free paid-for thing. Wait, not paid-for thing. Anyways, that's all that we have. Don't forget our quote of the day is you can always reinvent yourself. And don't forget our lucky backward shot. Here goes John's shot. Give me that. I don't know if that went in. You have to rewind, slow-mo that. Tell me if that went in. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Oh, don't forget to post your homework, guys. All right? Peace.